Princess Diana has always been a fashion icon, so it's no surprise that Kim Kardashian herself purchased one of her most famous pieces for over 6 figures. Number 1. Crucifix Pendant. Princess Diana was known for wearing some pretty iconic pieces.
Pretty amazing.
One of the boldest she ever wore was the Atala Crucifix Pendant that is said to have been favored by the Princess of Wales and worn by her on several occasions.
And she's an inspirational woman to look up to.
It was put up for auction at the Sotheby's annual Royal and Noble sale in January 2023. Princess Diana famously wore the pendant while wearing a black and purple Catherine Walker dress to a charity gala. The pendant was estimated to fetch over $90,000 at the auction, and it sold for more than double that to a Hollywood A-lister. Whom, you ask? Why, none other than Kim Kardashian, who bought the piece for $202,522.
It's the thing that has us absolutely blown away.
Number 2. The Revenge Dress. Who could forget the Revenge Dress? Named as such because Princess Diana wore the head-turning number the same night that Prince Charles confessed on national television that he'd been unfaithful to her with now Queen Camilla.
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
Princess Diana wore the iconic black mini dress in 1994 at the Serpentine Gallery. The Christina Stambolian dress sold for over $74,000. The purchaser of the Revenge dress was a businessman from Scotland. He kept the dress in a bank vault. On occasion, it's been displayed for charity. The Revenge dress was sold at an auction held by Princess Diana herself. She sold an impressive 79 dresses at that auction. So let's talk about it. When Diana and Charles divorced in 1996, the princess decided to part with a number of her most famous dresses as part of a life transformation. Prince William suggested to his mother that she auction them for charity.
What she did is fantastic.
The sale was organized with Christie's auction house and took place on June 25, 1997 in New York. The aforementioned Revenge dress, along with 78 others, were sold, bringing the total sum to an astounding $3,258,750. Princess Di was reported to be thrilled with the results. However, she was to pass away just weeks after the sale on August 31st.
I admired and respected her for her energy and commitment to others.
Many of the dresses were, therefore, displayed for charity or eventually ending up in museums. Another dress sold at the auction was the crown dress. The princess wore the ethereal baby blue chiffon Catherine Walker gown to the 1987 Cannes Film Festival. The dress was worn with a matching scarf and quickly became one of Princess Diana's most fondly remembered style moments. The gown was even recreated for season 4 of the Netflix hit series The Crown. It was sold at the Christie's auction house sale, hosted by the princess, for $70,000. The dress was then put up for auction at the Julian's Auction Hollywood Legends memorabilia auction in 2011, but it didn't sell. It was eventually sold at the LA auction house in 2013 for roughly $97,000. Number 5. Divorce letters. The next item that fetched a pretty penny in auction was not a dress or jewelry, but instead, a collection of Princess Diana's letters written during the time of her divorce from King Charles III. Penned by the late princess to friends Susie and Tariq Qassem between the years of 1994 to 1997. The UK auction house Lay's Auctioneers revealed the 32 notes, written on Kensington Palace stationery with Diana's royal cipher, sold in individual lots in a sale titled Diana, the Private Correspondence of a Princess, for an astonishing $169,663 in February of 2023.
She obviously was, a very special, loving person.
If you think that's a lot, wait until you hear about this next item that actually shattered the record for the most expensive item of Princess Diana sold at auction. Number 6. Purple velvet gown. Princess Diana's purple velvet gown, created by dressmaker Victor Edelstein, was the subject of a bidding war that caused it to sell for more than $600,000 on Friday, January 27th. more than 5 times its pre-auction estimate and making it the most expensive of the late royals' clothing to ever be sold at auction. 4 bidders competed for the dress for nearly 5 minutes, driving the final sale price to $604,800. The dress was first sold in 1997 for $24,150 as one of those 79 dresses sold at Princess Diana's charity auction. Diana wore the dress as part of an iconic 1997 Vanity Fair photo shoot with fashion photographer Mario Testino just months before she passed away. The dress is now the most valuable of the late royals ever sold at auction, surpassing this next number. Number 7. The Travolta Dress. At a dinner party at the White House in 1985, the Princess of Wales danced with John Travolta while donning the glamorous dress for the first time. The two danced to Night Fever, and the scene became so well known that the off-the-shoulder evening gown by Victor Edelstein earned the nickname Travolta Dress. It was always a pricey number, and it first fetched about $130,000 in 1997 when it was among the 79 dresses the princess sold.
Quite literally gave the clothes off her back to help those in need.
In 2019, when up for auction, it was expected to fetch up to $388,000, but the dress didn't even receive a bid higher than the auction's reserve price.
Nothing dramatic.
Instead, the dress was sold outside of auction for $347,000 to historic royal palaces.
I think she enjoyed wearing it though. I would like to think it did.
Even though the dress didn't sell for as much as it was expected to, the sale still made it the highest priced Princess Diana dress ever sold. Until the purple Edelstein gown, of course. Number 8. 3 princess dresses. On Monday, June 17th in 2019, 3 dresses that belonged to the Princess of Wales sold for nearly $300,000 at London's Kerry Taylor auctions.
It was probably the most exciting auction.
That's almost 3 times the amount they were estimated to sell for. The first garment was a nautical navy and white striped dress created by the royals' wedding dress designers. She wore it in 1996 while she visited the Gulf states with her husband, Prince Charles. It sold for about $133,073. The second was a Catherine Walker polka dot peach silk coat dress that she wore multiple times throughout the 80s and 90s. The item sold for roughly $116,765. And the last garment, which went for $78,474, was a red wool suit by Jasper Cornran. Princess Di wore this ensemble in 1984 when she officially named the cruise liner Royal Princess. Were you surprised at some of these prices? Do you think some things would go for more or less? Let us know down in those comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to The Thing Celebrity so you don't miss a thing, honey.